The ADAC SuperCross München got the holidays off to a rip-roaring start. At the Olympic Hall in the center of the city, the top riders of Supercross in Europe came to Munich as part of the ADAC SuperCross Tour and entertained the crowd throughout the night. It was an intense weekend of racing that led to an exciting final. It was 3 riders that battled to the end. Filip Neugebauer, the Czech rider but local favorite from Monster Energy Kawasaki, and 2 French riders, Florent Richier of Team KTM and Cedric Soubeyras of Team Waldmann. It was a back-and-forth final with all 3 riders at one time leading, and in the end, Cedric took home not only the winner of the Supercross 1, but also the King of Munich. Cedric, you are the King of Munich. How do you feel, and how did you feel during that last race?
I feel really happy, because I didn't win a lot of races in Germany, I won 2 years ago, one in Dortmund, and today in Munich. I won both finals, so I'm really happy about myself, about my team, Honda Waldmann, and my mechanic also. Everybody worked good, and even my team in France on the HDI. So I'm really about myself and all around. Yeah, the race went good. I started about 4 or 5, and then I came back slowly, but I was really clearly in my mind to win the race. When I passed second, I know that I could be the king, but I wanted to win, and my mind wanted to win, so my goal was to win.
On the podium, you brought a special member of your team up. Who is he, and what did he do to help you win?
Yeah, it's my mechanic. He worked really good. I bring him my training bike from France, so he had a lot of job to do on it. So he hasn't the work really perfect because I win tonight. I had no problem. So I would like to thanks to him, and so I told him to come on the podium and do the champagne with me, and yeah, I saw that he was happy and I was happy for him.
Philip, after last year you finished 3rd, this year 2nd. How does it feel to come this close to winning?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy today. Just yesterday I missed the final because I crashed just 2 corners before the finish, and yeah, so I was pretty pissed yesterday. But today 2nd place, pretty happy, and that's the German Supercross. Like in the final was 6 different riders compared to yesterday, so it's always like this. There is pretty much rider on the same level, and it's always like this. It's a little bit lottery, so I'm pretty happy to finish 2nd, and hopefully I will get the win finally next year.
It was a tough final. You were leading for a little bit, then came Florent, then came Cedric. Talk about that final race.
Yeah, I had pretty good start. I started 3rd, then I was riding after my teammate Joachim crashed. I was riding in the 2nd place, but I couldn't find a way to pass Florent. And then I made a little mistake, and Cedric passed me. But then the lap later I passed Florent, and I just tried to follow Cedric and wait for the mistake, because on this track it was pretty difficult to pass someone. So I was waiting for a mistake, but he was riding great, and he didn't make any mistakes. So I finished 2nd. I just control the gap on the 3rd place, and happy with the podium.
Another competitive final as well in the Supercross 2, and in the end it was Jake Canada from Sturm Racing Team who took home the title. The American spoke to us about being the Prince of Munich. You won the Supercross 2 and also the Prince of Munich. How does it feel?
It feels good. I mean, I came here to win and to gain confidence going into Anaheim and stuff, and we got 4th in the first moto the first night, so that kind of scared me. I crashed twice, I was on the ground, and then won the 2nd moto and ended up winning both motos tonight, which clinched the overall, so I'm happy.
You led pretty much throughout that final race. What was going through your mind? Don't mess up, don't crash. There were a lot of crashes all throughout the night.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I got the whole shot, which helped a lot. And then once I got a little gap, I kept thinking in my head, all right, stay calm. And I was thinking so much, I'm like, all right, stop thinking, just ride. And I ended up just riding and came through good, and so I'm happy.
So the Prince of Munich, when are you going to return to become the King of Munich?
I know. Everyone keeps asking me that. I know, I want to, but next year I guess you have to be 21. You can't race the lights class anymore. So next year, hopefully, get back with the Sturm team and come back and try to be the king.
And the extreme weekend ended with some freestyle action. From Olympia Park in Munich, Salman Mitha, Sport Eagle TV.